And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Tarik Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
TJ Friedl, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres slings to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
0-2 now as he swings through it. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Elly De La Cruz. And the 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. That one misses. Full count now. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it can turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Here's Miguel Andujar. And a foul ball. Andujar starting as the designated hitter, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
No.
De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Billy on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on. The Tigers coming up, no score. And we're back. And on the mound today, Hunter Greene. What do you look for here?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's Gleyber
Leading off
Torres.
for the Tigers, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Ball one there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ripped to third and caught. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. That one at triple digits.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. De La Cruz hauls it in, and there's two away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Riley Greene. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a ground ball. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Skubal back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
it's the right fielder, Noelvi Marte. Base hit into right center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And the batter now, Spencer Steer, and fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And that one fouled off. Grounder might be two. Throws to first in time. One out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And now the count is even. And there's the ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Second and third, one away here at the top of the second. That's off the mark, and now 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch misses. Second inning here, no score.
Whoa.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
2-1.
On the ground, out to short. Baez throws across the diamond. Third out, and that ends the frame. Red strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Torkelson.
First
One ball,
offering
no
misses
strike.
badly for ball one. Green, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Swing and a miss.
One ball,
and
one
now it's
strike.
even 1-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
One and two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Winsel Perez.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Winsel Perez. First pitch, and he just misses. One out, base is empty. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
One down, base is empty. Outside
Take it,
ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Green checks on first, and he's back in easily.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. That one ripped left field. That ball's carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to
Batting
make
seventh,
that play,
third
and it's a
baseman,
lot easier to
Jack
watch from up here
McKinstry.
because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Zach McKinstry in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a strike in there.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that.
1 and 2.
Perez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Steer pulls it down, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back at Comerica
Leading
Park.
off
Well,
for
here we
the
go.
Reds,
Top of
center
the
fielder,
3rd,
TJ
scoreless game.
Friedel.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel. Ground ball up the middle, collected by Torres. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. Struck out swinging his first time. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Check swing, and that's a ball. Top of the third, no score. And that is out of play. Breaking ball misses down and away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Baez. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And there's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Towards first, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Got it. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. And that misses. And that's ball one.
One ball. No strike. One ball. One strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hayes makes the play, and that ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now the
for the
DH,
Reds, the
Miguel
designated hitter,
Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
There's a strike. Next offering upstairs.
1-1. Nope, outside.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he
Now
was
batting
looking for.
left fielder,
Ball on the ground.
Austin
Nice
Hayes.
ground out.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Hayes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. One down, base is empty.
Ball, inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And strike two.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now batting
So up
right
next,
fielder,
Noel V. Marte. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Bounce to the right. Torkelson. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Reds go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Tigers,
4th.
designated
Now it's the
hitter,
DH, Kerry Carpenter. Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike one. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one not close, and it's 2-2. And that just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder.
So digging in, Riley Green. Grounded out his first time. And that one pulled foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball. 1-1.
Fought off foul. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort
Now
of
that
jumps
is
on
the
you,
first
and your
baseman.
interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Torkelson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here, ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 outs. That misses, and it's 1-2. That one ripped left field. Hayes raging back on it. Hauls it in on the warning track. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back at Comerica
Leading
Park,
off for
ready now for the
Cincinnati,
5th
first
inning,
baseman,
and ready to hit
Spencer
now for
Steer.
Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Skubal back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. On the ground to third. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets
Now
the
batting,
defense work
catcher,
behind him with
Tyler
another ground
Stevenson.
ball. Good execution.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that's outside.
2-2.
Next
No,
offering
that's a
upstairs.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Two outs. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Friedel stands in here, takes ball one low. The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. Kyle Finnegan preparing to come on if needed. Melton warming up as well.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Just missed. Matt McClain in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. McKinstry on his way over. He's got it, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books, and we still have no score. Back here in Detroit, now here is Wenzel Perez.
Wenzel Perez.
And ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan.
And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Fly to left his first time. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That's a little bit low.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Man at first, one away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 3. Javier Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Dingler leads off first with 1 away. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Javi Baez digs in right side. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that'll do it. 1 left for Detroit. Still no score. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kyle Finnegan.
Now pitching for the Tigers. Number 64, Kyle Finnegan.
And here is
Leading
Matt
off for the
McClain.
Reds,
Both
second
2
baseman,
in
Matt
this one.
McClain.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Will Vest up and throwing. And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-1. Just missed. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting,
Ellie De La
shortstop,
Cruz,
Ellie De La
the next to
Cruz.
hit for the Reds.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one's in there, 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Just misses there.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball 3.
That's a really good take.
Miguel Andujar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's caught for the out.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Miguel
And now the
Andujar.
designated hitter for the Reds, Miguel Andujar. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. No score. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 64, Tony Santillan.
Parker Meadows
Leading off for
getting
the
ready to
Tigers.
hit.
Center
Went down on
fielder,
strikes his first time
Parker
through.
Meadows.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Scott Barlow up and throwing for Terry Francona. And fouled off. Next pitch is outside, and a count 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that's down and away. Gleyber Torres in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Gleyber
Back to the
Torres.
top of the order now. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Known for his late inning heroics.
Well, a pretty good speed over there at first base. Hitting the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. And that one clips the corner. Meadows gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just
Now
bunched
that
him
is
up on the
designated
inside part of the
hitter,
plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out
Jerry
front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Oh, 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Torkelson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Austin Hayes. Fouled off down the right side. Late swing fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. Foul tip, strike 3.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now, Noelvi Marte, 1 for 2. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss there.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Close, but called a ball. 1-2 to count.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Next offering down in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one almost got him. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Steer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another. That's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 shouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the
Number
Reds,
58.
Scott Barlow.
Scott Barlow.
Wenzel
Leading off
Perez
for the
up now for the
Tigers,
Tigers.
Right fielder, Wenzel Perez.
That one called a strike. 0-1. And that skips into dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now
Frustrating
batting,
end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. And that one fouled off. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And
One
the
ball,
sweeper
one strike.
misses. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the
Now
benefits, the
batting, third
advantages of
baseman,
relievers who can
Zach
come in and get the swing and
McKinstry.
miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Still 2 down now, and here is Zach McKinstry. First pitch just misses.
One ball,
Barlow, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. And that one sliced foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. There's a strike.
1 and 2.
That one
2-2.
missed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Now
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Baez in the box now, takes strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Parker Meadows in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a ground ball to first. Diving stop at first, and they get the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Now pitching
We're back,
for the
and on the
Tigers.
mound is the closer, Will
Number
Vest.
19.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Go ahead run on base. Stevenson digs
Leading
in
off
now.
for the
There's
Reds,
0 for 2 with a
catcher,
pair of
Tyler
strikeouts.
Stevenson.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Got him swinging.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next for Cincinnati, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Full extension makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Hitter's got a broken heart on
Now
that
batting,
one. It had
infielder,
base hit
TJ
written all
Friedl.
over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the
No
left-handed
ball.
hitter.
1 strike.
Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That's
One
way
ball, 2
outside.
strikes.
Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Back
Cincinnati.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into
31.
the bottom of the 8th. Brent Suter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Meadows now at the plate. He is struck out and he is walked.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Check
No,
swing,
that's a
no
ball.
appeal. A little out front there as he swings
One
through
ball,
it.
1 strike.
And a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. In comes the winning run. And the Tigers walk it off for the win.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
One 0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.